Greetings and salutations, and welcome to my beginner's guide on how to make money on GTA 5. First of all, this is number 3. Yeah, number 3, which is City West, and this is to take goods from the bunker and deliver it to Ammunition. If you've already done 1 and 2, you should be able to know that this is fairly straightforward. I'm doing this initially on every beginning just to go through the routine of how to teleport to the area where the bunker is, rather than drive all the way up there. Yeah, if you go to 2 minutes, you'll be inside. If you go to the 2-minute mark, you'll be inside the bunker. Couple of things you need to do is make sure you've got full health and armor, and also if you're in passive mode, you need to go into normal mode, because you can't do these jobs in passive mode. Most of the jobs that I run through later on will be in passive mode, but at the moment these have to be done, and you are a little bit vulnerable to get the witches on the jet engines killing you, but I'm going to show you a way of getting around that. So what we need to do here is make sure we've got a larger map as well. I've got the small map on this one at the moment, but you would do better to have the larger map, because it gives you a better chance of avoiding those flying witches by basically cancelling this operation and starting again. So that's where we're heading for at the moment, and this time we're going to go south. And the reason we're going to go south on here is because you don't need to do that, but I mean you've got plenty of time. So, and I've decided to go and do Wreckfest. You've got plenty of time. The only thing you've got to watch out for here is you're going to head towards an oncoming train. And there it is. But this is a good thing, rather than having the train come at you further on. If the train's gone by you now, you know that you're going to make this run along these railway lines without a train hitting you or coming at you. The other good thing about this, the beauty of this run, is the fact that you're under cover quite a lot of the time. So if you've got some idiot flying around on his witch's engine, or helicopters shooting around, you can actually hide in here. But generally they don't bother you. You know, I've had these helicopters and witches fly over the top of me while I've been doing this, and they've been ignoring me. I'm going to say this is the only place here, whereas if you get the train coming at you, you have to back up fairly sharpish. Now, the majority of the things that you're going to be doing in this direction, we do a little shortcut. So just down here, once you've negotiated all these bridges, now the little circular menace, those 2 little circular menaces will come after you. So you've got to still be on your guard, and you've still got to keep on going. But that turning there is a turning you need to go. And once you get to this part here, there's a little shortcut that is something that you need to learn, just to make things a little shorter. You can go right and go to the bridge, and go across the bridge, but this little shortcut here is ideal. So that saved a lot of time. Now, we're lucky on this road, there's not much traffic. As in, there's not much of other players coming along and being nosy, so you can actually get away with driving up here quite comfortably. It's when you start getting close to the city that you've got to keep an eye out for other people on the map. And again, it's very rare that you can get people coming in and investigating you. Don't know why, I don't know why it is. I've had, as I say, I've had people coming over the top of me and they've not bothered with me. And I find it better if you do it at night, because you can turn your lights off and then you become semi-invisible. Over here, I do a little check before I decide which way I'm going to go, because it will tell you normally you either go straight on for most of the ones that are down here, but there, can I drive or can I drive? Or to avoid massive amounts of other people, as you can see, it's telling me to go straight on, but I like to go round the edge because there's nobody this way. So you've got a clear run here, and once you get off this road and turn left to go towards the ammunition, pretty quick. In fact, quicker than going through all the windy bits down straight on. It's a lot safer going straight on if there's nobody about, or there's only a few people about, because you're hidden by the buildings. But this way, I've found there isn't many people about, so, well, it swings and roundabouts really, but this one is really quick, this one's really fast. Now going back to sort of what people want to do in GTA, I've already said this before, but I'll repeat myself. If you want to get on in GTA, it's all about money. You can't get things, you can't buy things if you haven't got the money. So for basics, you need to get a fair amount in the bank. You've got to get some money in the bank before you can do anything. So don't go wasting your money on clothes or flashy cars or anything. There's lots of free vehicles out there that you can get. Armoured Kuruma is one of them. So you don't need massive amounts of money to, because Armoured Kuruma is free. You don't need massive amounts of money to steal cars. Right, and that's it. And as I've done before, I go into ammunition. You don't need to go into ammunition because the job's done already, but I go into ammunition just in case there are people flying about that will kill you, and it saves all the aggravation of respawning and messing about. So in here, then you bank your money. Here we go. Yes, please. Thank you very much. That's 50k. And that's the easiest 50k you're ever going to make. Give you an idea of the amount of stuff that I've been doing over the years. And that is job done. Now get yourself into passive mode before you leave. And then any car you get into is going to be protected, and you're going to be protected. So there can be explosions around you, things happening around you, and it's not going to affect you, and you can move on to your next job. That's it. Try it.